What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and this video is going to be my review on episode 4 of the MTV series Scream. Let's get this party started. Okay, so obvious spoiler alert, if you're not caught up with the Scream series yet, you can actually watch all the episodes on the MTV website. I'll have the link to this episode in particular in the description. So, yeah, just letting you all know. So, episode 4 of the MTV series Scream, the episode was titled The Aftermath, and, I'm not going to explain in detail of what happened in the aftermath, because I want you guys to watch it for yourselves if you haven't watched it yet. But if you guys already have watched it, you kind of already know what happened. But here's just some stuff that stood out to me and what my intake or reaction to them was. Now, the first thing that stood out to me most of all is that we saw Brooke cry. Like she was crying because Riley died. And we never really saw any of the characters ever cry because one of their friends were killed. We did see Audrey upset because Rachel died, but we never really saw her cry like this though. Like Audrey did feel bad that Rachel died, but we saw Brooke cry, and we also saw Emma cry for her too. And then Brooke was crying. She's saying, "I was answering to a booty call when she got killed," and it was so funny. And then she was talking about how long Riley's eyelashes were and how she was jealous of her, and they were saying, "I know, right? That bitch." And I thought it was funny. But that's really how teenagers handle stuff like that. Because, like, if this was all going on in real life, that's really, and if their friend was killed, that's really how they would handle it. It's just their way of handling it, because they're all young, they're all immature, and that's how they have to bring themselves up, because they can't, like, be sad for anyone who's dead, because it's not going to do any good. It's not going to bring them back. But yeah, and also the sheriff blamed himself for Riley's death, and Maggie was trying to make him feel better. But in all honesty, it really was the sheriff's fault that Riley died, because she was alone at the police station, and the sheriff could have saved her. I mean, the sheriff could have saved her because it was his police station. That was supposed to be the safest place for her, but like he failed, and so I think it's his fault that she died, because he should have protected her, or he should have been more aware. He shouldn't have left her there by herself. And they also said that the sheriff was getting a lawsuit from Riley's family, and I honestly think he should have gotten a lawsuit, and I didn't agree with Maggie. She shouldn't have been trying to make him feel better. And the sheriff was a real jerk, because even when Audrey asked the sheriff if he's gonna catch the person who killed Riley, and then he was just kind of blowing it off the whole entire time. He says, "Oh yeah, I will. Emma, you should take your friend to see one of the grief counselors." And then Audrey got mad, and she was going to strike him, but Emma stopped her. And that kind of made me mad. In real life, he shouldn't be a police officer if he's not even helping them find the killer at all, because it doesn't look like he's putting any effort into it anyway. So what happens next is Emma gets a package, and it's a package from Brandon James, and it's a yearbook, and it has all the people who died in the 1994 massacre at Lakewood. All their pictures are cut out, and all the victims who were killed, all their pictures are cut out from the yearbook. And written in the yearbook is, "The truth lies where the mask is made." Because the killer in this series wears a post-op surgical mask, because Brandon James was deformed and everything. So then, it just so happens that the hospital that makes the mask that Brandon James wore was shut down and abandoned. So Emma and Audrey go inside to investigate, and eventually they discover Noah there because he tags along with them and sneaks up on them and startles them. But what really stood out to me is during the scene, Audrey had the voice changer app on her cell phone, and because Emma was talking to her saying that the killer was calling her in this scary voice, and then Audrey pulls out her voice changing app and uses it, then it startles Emma because that's the exact same voice that the killer was calling her in. So I really think Audrey might be the killer, because also right before Rachel died, we heard Rachel got a call from Audrey, and Audrey was telling Rachel to come find her. So Audrey could be the killer, but the show could be trying to trick us, though. I really do think it's the ghost of Brandon James, though, because he could have, like, supernatural powers where he's able to imitate everyone's voice, and where he's able to steal someone's phone and start sending the people texts from it, and it's really creepy. So then eventually they find Tyler's... Like, they already found Tyler dead earlier in the episode. Actually, they found him dead at the ending of the third episode, but they couldn't find his head. But in this episode, they find his head in the abandoned hospital, and I thought that was really creepy. And then eventually the police find the three, Audrey, Emma, and Noah, in the abandoned building. And he says that an anonymous call said that they saw them go inside, and they went to investigate. And the sheriff was yelling at them because he was pissed off at them for going inside because they searched the abandoned hospital. And when they went inside the abandoned hospital, it looked like the killer's lair, but Noah thought it was all staged. They thought it was the killer's hideout, because they also found the pig, because in the first episode, Maggie, aka Daisy, got a heart sent to her, and it was a pig's heart, and they found the pig where the heart came from, and that was so creepy. It reminded me of, like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But getting back to what I was saying earlier, the sheriff was mad at them because they said that all the evidence is, like, I forgot exactly what word he used, like, all the evidence was forged or something because they went inside there. And he was yelling at them. He says, "Why didn't you come here then?" And then Brooke said, well, not Brooke, Emma said, "Because last time I was here it didn't work out. Like, you guys didn't help me at all." And because that's when Riley got murdered. She got murdered at the police station when she got the text from who she thought was Tyler. So the police aren't really on the ball either. And I was really surprised because this was also the only episode that didn't have a death scene at all. I really thought someone was going to die. I thought probably Brooke was going to die, but they're not going to kill off Brooke that soon. Everyone wants Brooke to die, so I don't think she's going to die that soon. They're waiting for it, and I can't wait to see when she dies. But I was still a little upset that no one died in this episode. I was kind of hoping that Noah would die, but I don't think Noah's gonna die anytime either. And also, there was a really awkward scene. Like, Noah was upset, depressed because Riley died, because him and Riley kind of had, like, a relationship thing going on. And he said that he was saying that if me and Riley would have had sex that night, I probably would have died instead. And then he was really upset about it. And then Audrey was with him. She says, "Well, I would offer to deflower you, but I would just be taking advantage of your emotional state right now." And I thought that was really awkward, and I was like, ugh, what the hell? And it was funny, though. And yeah, but overall, I really think the sheriff should die next, because he's doing a really lousy job of helping find the killer. And Maggie's kind of annoying because she keeps trying to tell him that it all isn't his fault. But maybe if he was more responsible... Okay, it is fiction, though. But if this was going on in real life, he would be doing a lousy job. Because already 3 girls are already dead in the series. And he hasn't done really anything to find them. Has he even tried, like, getting Riley's phone and checking out the text and everything that happened? And he still didn't really believe that Rachel's death was a suicide, because they found her hanging from a ceiling fan, and, they found her hanging from a ceiling fan, but she really got hanged from a balcony, and her neck was broken, and then, Maggie even said that she had to fall from a much higher distance, and she kept having to say that to the sheriff over and over again. So I don't know what's going on there. But for all I know, the sheriff might actually be the killer. But I really hope he dies next, cause it's about time we see an adult die. Cause all we've been seeing die were the teenagers. But I think the sheriff should bite it next. I really hope he does. And yeah, so that's basically it. So make sure to like and comment and tell me what you think about everything I talked about in this video. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Is there anything that stood out to you? Because that's the whole point of all my videos, is to start a conversation between my viewers. So, yeah, please do that. Please comment. And, yeah, that's basically it. So don't forget to subscribe to my main channel and to this channel too. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. So that's it. Peace out, people.